Hi everybody. The process of building your own computer can sound really intimidating to someone who isn't familiar with exactly what that entails. It's actually a relatively simple process that can save you upwards of thousands of dollars in the short term, plus countless more dollars on upgrades and repairs later on. For example, I prepared this speech on my personal computer, which in its current state would retail for about $5,000. In reality, it cost me about $1,200 to build, plus an evening of my time to assemble. And if the class is interested, you may actually get to see more of my personal build in my upcoming demonstration speech. But for today, I would just like to shed some light on that actual process and hopefully help you determine if building a computer is right for you. So let's start by defining exactly what it means to build your own computer. It's sort of a misleading statement in that you're not really building anything from scratch. You're buying a list of components, mounting them inside of a case, and plugging them all into each other so that they function properly. There are about 5 essential components that you need, aside from the case. You need a motherboard, a central processing unit, commonly known as a CPU, RAM, which is random access memory, and a storage medium of some kind like a hard drive. If you'd like extra functionality, you can install extra components such as a wireless internet card if you need to access the internet in that way. There are online tools available to assist you in the selection of these components and to help you verify that all of the components that you've selected are compatible with each other. You won't need any special tools beyond that. A simple screwdriver will help you with the assembly, but for the most part you can do it all by hand. Now the real kicker for the simplicity of the process is that all of the connections that you'll use are unique, in that there will never be a situation where you plug something into the wrong place. If it's not where it's supposed to be, it simply won't fit. You won't be able to plug it in. And it really is that simple. This is where people that have built computers before will compare it to Legos. Or maybe that game that we all played as children where you put the square peg in the square hole. It's about like that. They're often color-coded and definitely unique to wherever you're plugging them. So hopefully we've been able to ease some of your anxiety about the actual build, and we can talk about whether it's actually right for you to build a computer. There are a couple of huge benefits to building your own computer. The first we already spoke about is price. You can save a lot of money building your own computer. And I want to use a more specific example. I looked on Amazon and found a high-end computer that was specific about the components that it included, and it sold for $4,599. Then I moved to PCPartPicker.com, which is one of the tools that I was referencing earlier, and I built a computer that has similar components and similar functionality, and that came out to $2,030. That's, if you recall, $2,030 compared to the Amazon model, which was $4,599. The other main benefit, apart from price, is going to be the freedom to upgrade. You can upgrade any component with a new component at any time that you deem necessary. Say your computer's running a little slow, you can add more RAM. Or maybe you'd like to play that new video game that just came out, you can buy a better graphics card if your computer's not already capable of running it. And this freedom is really the best part about building your own machine. Though, there are some benefits to a pre-built system that I don't want to leave out. Number one being the portability of a laptop. You won't be able to get that from a computer that you build yourself. That's not to say that it's impossible, but it definitely gets more complicated the more portable you would like your build to be. The next point is the warranty and tech support. You give up both of these things with your self-built computer. You have to do all the troubleshooting yourself. If something's not working, which we all use computers and we've all run into a situation where the computer just doesn't behave the way it's supposed to. When that happens, with a pre-built model, you can call the manufacturer, let them know it's not working properly, send it in, they'll repair it, send it back to you, and all is well. With a computer that you built yourself, you just don't have that option. It's really up to you to troubleshoot it and determine exactly what's wrong with it. So you do need to be comfortable Googling a problem that you're having, reading through the solutions, and trying things out and seeing what works for you. Because you do give all of that up with a self-built model. So, in conclusion, while it can be intimidating to build your own computer, there are some very compelling reasons why you should. First, the price. Second, that freedom that you have to upgrade it at your leisure. though you do sacrifice tech support and that comprehensive warranty. But let's be clear, the individual components that you install on the computer will often all have their own warranty. So if you do the troubleshooting and decide that your video card isn't working properly, that video card will likely have a warranty of its own, and you can replace that and install a new video card in your system. So if you do use a computer for more than just email and word processing, then building your own computer very well could be the right choice for you if you are comfortable using Google when you need to resolve an issue. Thank you, and if a member of my audience could pan the camera around. Plus the cameraman, that makes 5. Thanks, everybody.